Hello everyone! GameGoddessFee here! We are back tonight with more Ace Attorney! I do have my boy! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and stream the second episode of this case. So I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Okie dokie, so what do we have here, Plum?
I don't know.
Ace Attorney Investigations. Miles Edgeworth, episode 3, the kidnapped Turnabout. Beginning investigating the Wild Wild West area.
Okay, so
You ready?
no.
Not ready.
No.
I'm gonna be ready.
Yes, I think. So what should we examine first?
Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area. But the culprits were here only very recently. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped.
Okay, let's go looking. Hey, you there? Oh, me? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation. You imbecile! All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. No way! I am not working for Wolf Boy! Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something?
I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police.
Good, now let's go! No! Boy, have I got the job for someone of your talents.
Well, that was exciting.
Okay.
What? Can't you tell Can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work?
You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, come on. I finally get to be your assistant and try to ditch me. And hold on. And you try to hold on, I got to get into Ace Attorney mode.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I finally get to be your assistant and you try to ditch me?
I don't recall offering you the position.
Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know? It's okay, Queen 81. Thank you. I know, right? I'm just rushing all in. You hear me? Goodness, yeah, I have to slow myself down. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back. Oh, hold on. I'm reading it with his mic on. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back.
You're the only one asserting that.
Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yakaguka way.
That's not what that says at all. Yatagarasu. You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about.
Fine, whatever you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented assistant Kate is going to tag along no matter what you say.
Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride.
Okay, what were you doing? Hey, it's the blue badger. Badger, get!
I really don't understand why she is so excited over this badger hunt. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I wonder if you might share with me what you saw. He's doing that contorted wiggling dance again.
Aha!
You've undercovered my undercover identity, sir! I was to remain under that head, sir!
Is that Meekins?
Meekins? Aren't you Officer Meekins?
Sir! Mike Meekins, reporting for duty, sir!
This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches.
Is he a friend of yours, Mr. Antoine?
I've met him in the courtroom once before. Was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide?
Mike Meekins.
Officer Meekins, why are you standing here wasting time?
Hey, Dave, how's it going? How you doing today?
Hello. Sir! Because I'm not a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beats until a little while ago, when the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was a sea of people already. And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and enjoy it onto anyone.
It would seem that some people never change. Oh my god, look at him.
The Blue Badger.
So why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit?
We are great today.
Yep.
I wasn't here because my oldest sister, she was in the hospital and I was out there with her for the last 2 nights. So, well, not nights, not overnight stay, but I was out there with her. So, yeah, but other than that, everybody else is fine. She's doing fine as well. So, I appreciate you for asking.
Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir.
I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics.
To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor.
Any clues?
How long have you been standing here, officer?
Sir, for about 1 little hour, sir.
That's around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious.
And I've been here ever since, sir.
That's true. And it's possible Officer Meekin saw the kidnappers escaping.
However, sir, I must tell you, I didn't see a thing, sir!
How he was gonna ask what he saw? How he knew?
Hey, Nick. I haven't asked you anything yet, officer.
No! But I know you will, sir!
He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements.
Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it, too! I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume! And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir! I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir!
Terminator, what's up, how's it going?
How are you doing?
Row, Ray.
But I did see a badger, sir! A lone blue badger!
What you said just now is contradictory to the facts.
How so, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is what Officer Meekin's testimony contradicts.
My attorney's badge. Taking on good faith.
Look, I haven't played this in a few days. What's they talking about?
There's only like one of the badges in the park.
This here.
What? No.
Hold on. What?
There's only like a few badgers in the park at once.
Oh,
One
okay.
type of badger in the park, so you couldn't have seen another one. Not that one either.
Ooh, this.
Yep.
There's only one of each badger in the park. Try to get the whole badger family. Oh.
Take that!
Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I'd like to ask you about your last statement.
Sir! Of course, sir! If that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor! This little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait!
You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you say was not supposed to happen. What you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises.
What? Sir!
Then that would mean that there are two blue badgers walking around. But why?
Who's did you read that?
Ooh, you can go back and read it by personnel. Wrong one. Ew. Like from Death Note, guys. Whoa, we should.
It said it seems that the
Nope,
costume-
the other one. It was the right one.
What?
It was the other one.
This?
Yeah, that was.
Okay, second blue badger. There's only supposed to be one blue badger in the park, but the second was spotted.
You know what? Actually, you can combine those two, I think.
Oops, I got out of there. I pressed the wrong button.
Okay. A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of the person underneath this.
Oh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away. The identity of the second blue badger was probably the kidnapper in disguise.
Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are...
A blue badger, a proto badger, and a bad badger.
Yes, those three.
So there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh? Stolen costumes. The kidnappers stole 3 costumes: a blue badger, a proto, and a bad badgers. He jotted it down in the organizer, you guys.
Wait, hold on, Kay. I've got to write something in my book. Okay. Go around and investigate somewhere. The footprints.
Hey, that's a bunch of footprints in the mud over there.
I remember hearing rain fall out here while I was being held in there.
Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground has already pretty much dried up.
I should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprint samples.
You know what? I bet if we followed them, we could find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes.
I don't think it will be that easy.
What?
Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here. And we don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. What kind of shoes? If only we knew, we'd be able to track the kidnappers from the footprints.
Do we know what they was wearing?
Let me see. From the shoes?
Yep.
Look like some,
They were wearing Timbs.
Really? Yeah, you don't see no Michael Jordan sign on the bottom?
No.
Jordan's, let me see.
Okay, watch it. They was wearing costumes, right?
Yeah.
So their footprints must have been costume footprints.
Let's connect those two.
Yep.
So they were wearing costumes. You say it again.
They were wearing costume footprints and Jordans underneath. Now that we know that the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new and very significant meaning.
Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right?
Yes, more than the shoe prints,
Really?
Yes, more than shoe prints, we need to follow the paw prints of badgers.
Those were paws?
I don't know.
Okay, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. There's some more over here. Do we investigate that?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
It's a set of tire tracks originating from the garage.
Aha, so that means a car left from the garage at some time, right?
Correct. But for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. That's the only explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud. 3 treads. I think we can also safely assume it's a special type of car. Actually, go to the garage thing where Meekin's at.
Where is he at?
There he is.
Right here?
Yep. And like, look at that. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme.
They look so lifelike, don't you think?
Are you thinking of wrangling or rather stealing them?
If you can coax them out of there, sure. Come on. I know you can sweet talk them out.
I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand, and they wouldn't budge, Kay. Let me see. Go back to the footprints.
The who?
Footprints.
Right over here. Or these?
No, I don't. The ones before.
So we're looking for footprints made by a costume? Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here.
They boot. They both do look like possible candidates.
This set is walking off to the west. Ah, it just stops. I can't make heads or tails, so where it's headed from here?
I think we can assume it's headed towards the stadium.
I wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. You're walking too slow, huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got him. I got one of them comforts.
Ah! No! I'm not a kidnapper, sir!
Down, Kay. Clearly those those fingerprints on the ground. Down, Kay. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume.
Aha! Maybe they came over to this garage for something.
That's what I suppose. I can't see. That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could please step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage.
Sir! Roger Wilco, sir!
Who's that? Oh, okay. Let's open the shutter and see what we find.
Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Ah!
Ooh! What in the... We seem to have stumbled across a dead body.
Uh-oh.
She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver! This man's... It's Oliver. Mr. Amano, you saying that this man is... Yes. I forgot his voice already. He's my butler. How could something like this have happened? Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage. And right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim?
Victim was kidnapper. Following the kidnapper's prints led us to a body. Was the victim in a costume?
From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
Preliminary findings that are jotted down in my organizer.
Organizer. I tried it down in my organizer, man.
The victim is Oliver Deacon. It seems he was shot dead. Anyway, I didn't want to say that on YouTube, but anyway. You sure are calm for someone who just found the body.
It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I want to rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook. Why do you always say that? Ugh, I don't look at that. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in his abdomen and one in his shoulder.
So that means he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound, and the one near his shoulder is the exit wound.
Nice! I knew you could figure it out.
It comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems to be a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. I should make a note of this oddity.
Preliminary findings started Preliminary findings data updated in my organizer. The victim is Oliver Deacon. Bullet entered his abdomen and exited through his shoulder. What else we looking for?
Look at his chain. I want to steal it.
Really, dude.
This is an unusually shaped pendant.
What is it? Is it something valuable?
She seems to have regained some of her composure.
It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on, this is made of platinum silver. Nice. It is worth something after all. Ooh, and look, there's something written on the back. Colin Doveray. It's a name.
Colin Doveray? This man's name is... The Joker!
That's what we're looking for.
Deduce.
Hmm?
Deduce.
Deduce?
Why are you deducing his hand?
Oh, goodness.
This man, he got that money on him.
Who we deducing? Right here?
Yeah, it's pinned there.
I didn't know it's certain spot. Why you didn't read that?
Read what?
What Edgeworth said.
He says it. He says it every time.
What are we looking for?
His pendant has a different name on it. We got some new evidence, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Right.
Right.
Oh, Oliver Deacon. Oliver Deacon, guys.
Oliver Deacon.
Ooh.
There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Devore.
I wonder what's up with that.
I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information.
Mr. Deacon's pendant dotted. I always say dotted. Data jotted down in my organizer. It's shaped like a horse. Colin Devore is engraved on the back. Investigation complete. That's all you're gonna investigate, Edgeworth?
That's you. Talk like a damsel in distress.
I don't know how that is.
Oh no!
Lance, where are you, my sweetie? Excuse me, but you are... Oh, that's
how I said.
Go on.
Okay.
Go on. This
easy.
Excuse me, but you are...
But that...
You look proud.
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Stop it, Lauren. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him. You're in love with... This girl got something going on. Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
I forgot how she talked. Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. Her name is Lauren Pops.
His girlfriend?
Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything. We haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it, so I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance.
Yeah,
Candy ring.
Haha, you know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
May I inquire as to why you are here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately, and I began to get really worried. I looked everywhere for him, and then I heard about the kidnapping, so I came here. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this by yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance! I can't believe you've been spirited away. I wonder how you are doing right now. Looks like she's gone back in the fair mating and love routine. So, Mr. Edgeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so we should look into the murder.
My man brought me up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing.
I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you.
I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now!
Suspect? Who?
Officer Meekins, is it? You're coming with us.
What? Sir, I had nothing to do with it, sir.
Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? You even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins.
I'll leave that kind of stuff to you prosecutors. It's your job, after all. Like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as your precious courtroom.
That's your answer.
I know you like your logic and reasoning. That sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. Ugh. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate a crime from the streets.
But that's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake.
Innocent people? Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts.
That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go unchecked before my eyes.
Too bad you don't call the shots around here.
As I have promised to uphold the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement?
You How dare you speak so disrespectfully to our Shifu? Hold it! You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lang Z says, every pack has its own rules. If you can play by their rules and come out on top, that is a true victory. Alright, I'll give your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Do my line of logic.
Lang's logic.
I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say you were shot in a single glance, but even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement, like Officer Meekins. Isn't that right?
That is your reasoning?
Solid as a rock! It's based on the philosophy of detainment!
What's this philosophy of detainment?
You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, Lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Z.
You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he was that famous.
Lang Z developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. To this day, the Zingfa police still train its recruits using his philosophies.
But thousands of years ago, that makes your story about it as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world?
You want to put it to the test?
Rebuttal Lang's logic. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time.
So what can you tell me about the body?
A lot, even without an autopsy. I have my ways. They teach you the basics of forensics, along with the detention philosophy.
Oh? Then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figure out, correct?
I could say he was shot in a single glance, but even you figured that out, right?
Still issue!
Hold it!
Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion.
Don't pat yourself on the back yet!
What's that supposed to mean?
Lang Z says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer.
Is that right? And what would you know about the killer?
With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun.
Hold it!
It would appear you studied a little of our laws.
Studied? Who needs to study what every child on any street corner already knows? It's that Sheena!
The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. Anyway.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Interesting. That's what makes it the one in charge of keeping track of the information.
Not unless you're a member of law enforcement, like Officer Meekins, isn't that right?
Hold it!
If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to! I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh?
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates in this is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
The power of sheer numbers. But you have yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct?
Thanks for reminding me. Hey you, show me your gun. Oh!
What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden?
Gun! What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir! I lost my gun, sir!
How could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Well, good luck. I forgot.
Uh-oh. We got it in evidence.
Oh wait, this is a new statement.
Oh, wait. This.
Yeah. Officer
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun.
Hold it!
You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here, in this garage?
From the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found, I'd say that's pretty obvious that this is the crime scene. Like Z says, the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Hey, finally a quote even I've heard before.
Furthermore, Lang Z says, successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene.
Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to.
I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins?
It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins.
What?
However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shilong Lang, just what sort of investigator are you?
Alright, so that was the beginning. Well, it's the end. Let me see. What's the hold on. Let me
I
see.
think I got an idea. This statement and the other thing.
What's that?
The findings. Like, read them.
Say what?
I said this statement and the findings, probably.
Mm.
Like, go read them.
Read what?
The findings. Where the body is!
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Click on it.
Victim, I said Victor. Oliver Deacon, age 50, time of death pending autopsy. Cause of death is preliminary findings indicate loss of blood resulting from a gunshot wound. Entry point lower right abdomen, exit point right shoulder. What is that about? Despite the fact that the final bullet went clean through the body, there is very little blood.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Okay. He says shot him here in the garage, but there's no blood. Yeah.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Ah!
So you did notice that there was too little blood. You still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here. Because this isn't the crime scene, and if it was your men who led you think what you because this isn't the crime scene, and if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set the record straight.
Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around here in the first place?
Weird? How so?
Hey your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk.
But sir, I really did take a walk, sir!
You're a disgrace! How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir! Save me the way you did earlier! Please, sir!
Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened.
Sir! Not you, too!
Meekins' testimony.
It's true, sir! I wasn't assigned to this area, sir! I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir! I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger mobile, sir! But I got completely caught up in my role, selling dreams to the children, sir! Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir!
What is this Blue Badger mobile?
It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir!
So the Blue Badger mobile is just a Roman souvenir shop?
Blue Badger mobile data jotted down in my organizer. Mobile shop on 3 wheels was parked inside the Wild Wild West area garage.
Sir!
Okay.
I was reading it on mute anyway.
Sir! I promise I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant!
He seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer?
Sir! Roger, sir!
Rebuttal Mika's testimony. It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned to this area, sir.
Hold it!
Alright then, where were you assigned to?
I was assigned to the main gate, sir!
You must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Okay then, why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
That's because is because of very deep reason, man!
I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir.
Hold it!
Describe for me how you conducted your investigation.
Yes, sir! Well, first I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir! But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir!
Well, what did you expect when you were dressed like the Blue Badger?
I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so...
I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the Blue Badger mobile, sir.
Hold it!
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams?
Sir, the Blue Badger mobile is where dreams are collected!
What?
Sweetness like you've never known except in dreams, ma'am! Like innocent drops! And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am! Like guilty jawbreakers! Sir knows as I push the Blue Badger mobile along is my promised duty, ma'am!
But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir.
Hold it!
You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers?
No, sir! Of course not, sir! I would never do something like that, sir! You're absolutely right!
Wow, you're good at this forcing people to confess to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir! I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir!
Hold it!
Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony.
Yes, sir!
Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir.
Hold it!
How did you wind up all the way over here?
I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir! But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir! I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew it...
The good old drop kick. I dished out of my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation.
Sir! That's right, sir!
That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. It sounds like he simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there is one flaw in Officer Meekins' story. But I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. Alright, I know where it is.
What is it?
He says he was looking for them in the Blue Badger mobile, but the Blue Badger mobile is in there with the body.
Yeah, that's true. What is statement?
Third. Left. Right.
What you mean?
If you just go left, you just go to a different page.
Mobile shop on 3 wheels was parked inside the Wild Wild West area garage. So it was inside the garage when he said he was driving it. He was supposedly driving it.
Objection!
I gotta be sorry. Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent fibs.
Sir? I'm fibbing, sir?
Yes, you are. If you were really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badger mobile, then what is it doing here inside the garage? I can't talk no more, you mess me up.
Actually, I had just lost track, sir!
Lost track of what?
By the time I realized it, the blue Batmobile was nowhere to be found, sir!
Which would mean it was perhaps stolen?
And that's right! And that's when I came back to this area, thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir! But that's when you found me, Mr. Edward, sir!
A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that?
And what exactly is so convenient about his story?
The car getting stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used, alright. To move the dead body!
What? What?
You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the blue Batmobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me.
But it wasn't me, sir! A killer, sir! It wasn't me, sir!
Agent Lang! Wait!
What do you want now?
We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. You can't say we know all of the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you, truth schmoothed. I couldn't care less. Ugh. Our job is to catch the crook. We'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors and your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
You boorish buffoon!
I think you need to leave.
What?
We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way.
You would interfere with another one of my investigations.
Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here.
No!
I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy.
No! No!
Now be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
I'm gonna arrest Edgeworth.
It won't be the first time.
All right. Well, how did y'all like that? That was exactly an hour.
Did you expect Meekins?
Meekins. Now Meekins too. I don't think he's the type that will do that.
I think Meekins did it. I think they finally trying to arrest him.
You think it was Meekins, huh?
This takes place before Apollo Justice, so no.
Well, I appreciate you all for watching. I guess I'll let you all get to your Friday night. I'm not sure if I'll be back on tonight or not, but all right, Game Queen 81, Dave, Roro, Riri, thank you all for watching and chatting. And everyone else that's watching, appreciate you all for watching as well. Thank you to my subscribers. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'd appreciate if you'll go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, I'd appreciate it. I will talk to you all on the next one. You all take care.